Hey everybody, so today I have the newer improved system from VonWater. This is a 7-stage reverse osmosis system. I have shared one of their older models before. That was a couple of years ago, and this is the newer upgraded model. Now what's also cool is that this one will do hot water as well, and it will do cold water. I don't really use that too much, but let me go ahead and show you all the features on here. So we do have a removable pitcher that will give you the clean water. And you can also stick this in the fridge. And I do have the pitcher from my old machine, which I also use on this, and I will store one of them in the fridge so we always have really cold water. Now, the main thing that I use this for, of course, drinking water, but I use this to fill up my Keurig. So I could easily take the pitcher, bring it over here, and top up my Keurig every day. And then once you place it back on the machine, it'll automatically start cleaning new water and filling it back up again. Also, it did light up the display here. I'm going to do more of a close-up of this display. All right, so to turn it on, let's go ahead and hit that button. Oh, I didn't mean to turn that on without a cup there. But anyway, we have where it shows it's 44 degrees for the water right now. It's 8 ounce, or 44 degrees is the cold temperature. We do have where we can change the volume. So you just hit that button, and you could go 999 ounces, but you can go 4, 8, 16, 20, and that's pretty much your choices there. You could also change your temperature, so you could hit that temperature thing, it'll say 113, 149, 185, 203, or 44. Let's go ahead and I'm going to change it over to the 203. Now you got your option to hit your hot, or you can hit your cold. You could also go into your settings and you can change some settings there. Let's go ahead and we'll do hot. So we can choose the hot. All right, so you do have to hit the lock button in order to dispense hot. So it's going to keep your kids from getting hurt on that. Now we can go ahead and dispense the hot. Now I don't know if it's pulling it up, but there is a red light that comes on whenever the hot water is dispensing. I don't know if the camera is picking it up. It is nice and steamy. I'm still in the process of unpacking everything, so I don't have a thermometer to actually verify any kind of temperatures with you. Now it doesn't feel like it's the 200 degrees. It is pretty hot, but I don't know if it's actually 200 degrees hot. It feels pretty hot though. So you got the option where you can either do the cold or the hot, like I mentioned, and we could go back to cold. And then let's say we want to do a 16 ounce. I'm going to go ahead and dump this out. But now let's say you want to do, you want to do some cold water. You can change it to the 16 ounce. That way you can get your bigger fill. You could also do the 20 ounce, like if you want to put a 20 ounce tumbler or bottle under here, it should fit, at least some of them. Not sure, is that cup gonna fit? You can manually shut it off as well. That was very close. This cup isn't quite large enough for that fill. But like I mentioned, you could put a tumbler under here. This one's a Bubba 24 ounce tumbler. So you can put that in here. And let's say you want to go back to your hot. And now we can go ahead and do the hot. Maybe that might pick up that red light flashing on that stainless steel there. Maybe it's picking up that steam. That water is pretty hot right now. You'll see where it is pulling it from the pitcher, where the water is already cleaned. And we got the reservoir that is refilling it at the same time. And there we go, we're all done. The water looks a lot hotter this time. I think the very first initial flow is just a little bit colder. But then it gets really hot. So that is really nice and steamy right there. And then right now it's actively cleaning more water to fill up the pitcher. And this one does have a pretty decent sized reservoir. I'm not exactly sure what the ounce is for this one. I'd have to put it up there. But this whole reservoir comes off pretty easily. And then you just fill this up, dump out the water because it is going to have some of the dirty water with the higher TDS and everything. But that's pretty much all the features and everything that this one does. You got hot water, you got cold water. So we got a touchscreen interface, making it really easy to control both your hot and your cold. Like I said, I don't really use the dispenser part very much. Neither do my kids. We usually just grab the pitcher and pour our water, and I use the Keurig for my hot water normally for like my tea and my coffee and stuff. But it does get hot enough where you can actually do like ramen and your tea and stuff with this one as well. Now, I don't know if they sell these pitchers individually. Maybe they do. And if they do, I do recommend getting a couple because it is really nice having a spare one that I can keep in the fridge at all times. And then when this gets low, we can just swap it and then throw the other one in the fridge, and then everybody's always got water. But I use this for all of our drinking water right now. Now, the only tester that I have right now is for the TDS, so you can get like your impurities in the water and stuff like the metals and stuff. And mine is fairly clean compared to most water out there. My tap water is only registering at 43 ppm, which is super low compared to any other place that I've ever lived. So it's a little harder to get at least the difference with the TDS part. But let's say we want to check the TDS when it comes to the filtered water. Well, now we're at 4. So to at least give you a difference, you know, we went down pretty much 40 on that one. And some households have a much higher. I know where I used to live, it was closer to like 150. And there are some places that are higher than that. And if your water is like over 250, you definitely got to be a little bit more careful and probably have that source checked. But overall, it works great. It actually does clean the water. It gets a lot of the impurities out. Now, what I really like is that I don't smell the chlorine and stuff once it does its filtering. It does get a lot of those solids and stuff out of here, but it does definitely work. It lowers the TDS. I haven't done an actual like water quality test to test anything else because that would require sending stuff off, and I don't have the tools to actually check that. But I know that they do work. The water tastes a heck of a lot better. It doesn't have that chlorine smell to it after it filters out. And overall, it's just pretty good tasting water. This is gonna be my quick demo from the VonWater. I'll come back and do another video for it, especially if I can get some more tools, or maybe I can get like a water test eventually. But if you're looking for a solid system, I have worked with them before. I have used their machines in the past. They work great. The other machine I used for well over a year before getting this one. But if you have any questions or anything, shoot them down below. I'll try to answer them the best I can. I'll do some follow-up videos. I'll try to get some more water testing tools. Like I said, I only got the TDS one so far. They're great solid machines. They work awesome. They don't take a lot of power. They're pretty efficient. They make decent water, and I just haven't had any issues with them. But anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.